You will not believe what just went down. WWE Universe. If you thought chaos reached its peak with Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed's disgusting betrayal of Jay and Roman, think again, because Jacob Fatu just delivered a payback that will echo through every locker room hallway in WWE. And trust me, this isn't some petty retaliation, this is a statement. This is war. And if you're not sitting down, you might just fall out of your chair watching this unfold. Last week, Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed thought they were untouchable, stepping over Jey Uso and the big dog himself. They laughed, they smirked, they acted like kings of the ring, but Jacob Fatu had other plans. And oh, WWE fans, what he did next. Let's just say, if you're a fan of Raw destruction, you are going to lose your mind. Scene. Flashback to the betrayal. It all started at that brutal SmackDown brawl. Jay and Roman were ambushed. Chairs flew, bodies slammed into turnbuckles, and the sound of betrayal echoed louder than the roar of the crowd. Bron Breakker shoved Jay into the steel steps, and Bronson Reed literally threw Roman into the barricade like he was nothing. The arena was stunned. Fans were shouting. You could almost hear the universe collectively gasping. How could they? And just when everyone thought Roman and Jay were done, when the WWE Universe had seen all the brutality that the Breakker-Reed duo could dish out, Jacob Fatu's music hit. The lights dropped. The arena shook. And suddenly, the dynamic changed forever. Scene. The arrival of Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu didn't walk down to the ring. He stormed. Every step was a declaration. Payback time. He didn't even wait for a crowd cheer. He didn't need it. He needed revenge. He needed justice for the disrespect shown to Jay and Roman. Breakker and Reed were smirking, thinking they could intimidate anyone. That smirk vanished in seconds. Fatu unleashed a combination of moves so vicious that even seasoned WWE veterans in the crowd had to step back. Chairs shattered, rings shook, and the referee barely managed to stay out of the way. Scene. The assault. First, Bronson Reed got the full fury. Fatu lifted him in a grip that looked almost impossible, spun him around like a rag doll, and planted him with a devastating Samoan-style slam. Fans erupted. Cameras caught every reaction. Jaws dropped, screams filled the arena, and the commentary team could barely get the words out. Then came Breakker. Fatu didn't waste a single moment. Every swing, every strike, every hit was a message. This is what happens when you disrespect my family. He hit him with a vicious series of strikes, ending in a powerbomb that made the ring tremble. And oh, the look on Breakker's face. Pure shock, pure terror. Scene. Crowd reaction. The arena went ballistic. WWE fans were on their feet, phones out, recording what could very well be the moment WWE history remembers. Some were cheering, some were screaming, some were just frozen, because Fatu didn't just beat them, he humiliated them. He made a statement that reverberates beyond just one match. This is a warning to anyone thinking about messing with the USO family or Roman Reigns. Scene. The aftermath. Breakker and Reed tried to crawl away, humiliated and battered, but Fatu wasn't done. He left them in the center of the ring, a heap of pain and shame, while he stood tall, staring straight into the camera like he owned the WWE Universe at that moment. Jay and Roman weren't in the ring, yet you could feel the power of the message being sent to them, and more importantly, to everyone watching. Jacob Fatu is a force you do not mess with. Scene. Commentary and speculation. Commentators couldn't stop talking about it. One said, if this doesn't change the dynamic of WWE, I don't know what will. Another asked, are we witnessing the rise of the most dominant force WWE has seen in decades? And the social media universe exploded. Memes, reaction videos, hot takes, everyone had something to say. But the one thing everyone agreed on. This was epic payback, legendary in intensity, and merciless in execution. The dust hadn't even settled, and WWE Universe was still reeling. Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed were sprawled across the canvas, groaning, humiliation written all over their faces. Jacob Fatu didn't just leave a message, he left a trail of carnage that no one in that arena would forget anytime soon. Cameras caught every detail. Breakker trying to push himself up, only to collapse again, Reed clutching his ribs, staring blankly into the crowd. And there was Fatu, standing tall, chest heaving, glaring like a predator who just made his prey realize the meaning of fear. This wasn't just revenge, it was a lesson in dominance. Scene. Backstage reactions. Backstage, chaos erupted. Jey Uso was pacing, fists clenched, as Roman Reigns watched from the monitor in the control room. The looks on their faces. Pure relief mixed with disbelief. Roman muttered under his breath, that's how you do it. That's my blood. Meanwhile, other superstars whispered, speculating if a new powerhouse alliance was forming. Social media was ablaze. Clips of Fatu's attack were trending within minutes. The WWE Universe couldn't stop discussing, Was this the start of a revolution in WWE hierarchy? Scene. Breaking down the moves. Let's break down what went down in the ring. Because WWE fans, every move was intentional, calculated, and brutal. The entry smash. Fatu's first move was a shoulder check that sent Reed reeling. It wasn't just power, it was intimidation. The Samoan slam of shame. Lifting Reed like a ragdoll and smashing him into the mat, Fatu reminded the WWE world that nobody messes with family. Breaker's annihilation. With Bron Breaker, it wasn't a simple strike. Fatu unleashed a flurry of punches and a spine-jarring powerbomb that left the audience in stunned silence. The ring domination pose. And let's not forget the moment Fatu stood over them, chest heaving, raising a single fist. Pure intimidation. That pose alone told the universe, step to me, and you'll pay. Scene. Speculation and future feuds. Now let's talk storyline impact. WWE fans are buzzing with questions. Will Jacob Fatu align officially with Roman and Jay? Are we about to see a Fatu-led faction dominating SmackDown? How will Breaker and Reed respond to such a public humiliation? One thing's for certain. This isn't just a single match moment. This is WWE storytelling at its finest. Raw, intense, and designed to leave viewers screaming for more. Scene. Social media explosion. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all platforms were ignited. Clips of Fatu's attack went viral in seconds. Fans were creating memes, reaction videos, and even betting on who could survive Fatu's next onslaught. WWE's own social accounts posted slow-motion replays, captions screaming, "The reckoning has arrived." Some fans were calling it the match of the year, while others debated, could Fatu be the new face of chaos in WWE? One thing was clear, his credibility just skyrocketed overnight. Scene. Commentary's take. Commentators were losing it. I've seen a lot in WWE, but this is something else. One shouted. Another added, Fatu just sent a message to the entire roster. No one is safe, no one is untouchable. And let's be real, this is fan engagement gold. Comments poured in, debates erupted, and everyone had a hot take. The beauty of this moment. It's not just what happened in the ring, it's the conversations, theories, and chaos it created outside the ring. Scene. Teasing next moves. The WWE universe is left with burning questions. Is this the start of a long-term feud between Fatu and Breaker Reed? Could we see Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu forming an unstoppable duo? And the biggest question of all, who else will get caught in Fatu's wrath next? The WWE calendar just got explosive. SmackDown's next episodes are guaranteed to be must-watch. Fatu's actions weren't just revenge, they were strategic dominance, and if you blink, you'll miss the next jaw-dropping moment. WWE cameras caught Bron Breaker first. Sweat dripping, bruises showing, he was barely holding it together. I didn't see that coming, he stammered, voice shaking. Jacob Fatu. That's insane. I didn't think anyone had the guts to do that. Bronson Reed was more blunt, nursing his ribs. Yo, he humiliated us. Straight up. And we can't let this slide. You don't disrespect Jay and Roman like that and get away with it. Fatu. He's dangerous. But we'll be ready next time. The WWE universe loved it. Fans commented en masse. Breaker's pride got demolished. Fatu just became my new hero. Reed and Breaker don't know what's coming next week. This moment wasn't just about pain, it was character development on steroids. WWE fans live for these interviews because they fuel the imagination. What's next? Who's aligned? Who's vulnerable? Scene. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso reaction. Roman, watching monitors backstage, clenched his jaw. That's family, he muttered. That's what it's about. Jey Uso, fists tight, nodded. Nobody touches our people. Nobody. Not Breaker. Not Reed. Not anyone. Commentators picked up on the intensity. You could cut the tension backstage with a knife, one said. Roman and Jay just got a whole new level of leverage, and fear, on their side. Fans exploded online, theorizing alliances and possible tag team formations. Fatu x Roman x Jay. Unstoppable. This could rewrite SmackDown history. Imagine the chaos if Fatu goes full savage on the roster. Scene. Social media frenzy. Every platform was lit. Clips of Fatu's attack were edited with dramatic slow-mo, memes, reaction compilations, and hashtags trending within hours. Hashtag Fatu takes over. Hashtag Breaker humiliated. Hashtag SmackDown chaos. Even rival WWE superstars chimed in online, subtly hinting at challenges or alliances. The viral factor was unreal. Fans weren't just watching, they were engaging, sharing, debating, and hyping the next episode. Scene. Breaking down possible feuds. Speculation was rampant. Breaker's revenge path. Will he target Fatu directly or wait for a chance at Roman and Jay? Could we see a triple threat showdown? Reed's resilience arc. Is Reed ready for redemption, or is he too shaken to bounce back immediately? Fatu's expansion strategy. Is he just sending a warning, or is he planning to dominate the SmackDown roster permanently? Fans were theorizing match cards months ahead. Fatu vs. Breaker for supremacy. Fatu and Roman vs. Breaker and Reed in epic tag action. Possible surprise interference from other WWE heavyweights. Scene. Fan engagement and reactions. YouTube comments flooded in. Fatu just snatched the spotlight in my jaw. Breaker and Reed are done. This is legendary storytelling. WWE writers just won SmackDown with this angle. Reaction videos and fan theories added layers. Some predicted Fatu might turn heel completely, others said he's the new face of dominance, unstoppable and merciless. The debate alone was driving massive engagement, a perfect hook for your channel. Scene. Teasing next episodes. WWE SmackDown's next shows are shaping up to be must-watch TV. Rumors circulate. Will Fatu get a formal match announcement against Breaker? Are backstage alliances forming in secret? Could this trigger a multi-superstar feud leading to a pay-per-view showdown? The intensity isn't just in the ring, it's everywhere. Backstage, social media, fan forums, and your very own YouTube comment section. And that, WWE Universe, is exactly what makes this moment iconic. Scene. Emotional impact and storytelling. Jacob Fatu's actions aren't just physical, they're emotional storytelling. Fear, respect, loyalty, vengeance, every element WWE thrives on. The audience feels it. The superstars feel it. And your channel. You capitalize on it by showing every detail, speculation, and reaction. Fans are now invested emotionally, debating strategy, predicting outcomes, and sharing your content because it connects to every layer of WWE storytelling. Fatu's attack wasn't just revenge, it's a narrative pivot point for WWE SmackDown. After the destruction in the ring, WWE Universe was left holding its breath. Breaker and Reed retreated backstage, bruised, humiliated, and plotting. You could almost feel the tension radiating through every hallway in the arena. Every superstar watching knew one thing. Jacob Fatu just reshaped the pecking order. Meanwhile, Fatu stood in the ring, looking out at the sea of cheering and gasping fans. Sweat dripped from his brow, eyes burning with intensity. This wasn't just a victory, it was a statement of dominance. One glance at him, and you knew anyone stepping in the ring with him next would be walking into danger. Scene. Backstage conversations and alliances. Backstage, whispers spread like wildfire. Some superstars were visibly intimidated, others plotted their moves. One thing was clear. Alliances were forming and rivalries were intensifying. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso quietly discussed strategy in the locker room. He's a weapon, Roman said. We need him on our side, or he'll destroy everyone else too. But we also have to control the chaos. Jey nodded, knowing full well that Fatu's allegiance could tip the balance of SmackDown entirely. Rumors started circulating. Could a Roman Fatu-Jey faction emerge? Or would Fatu become a lone force of pure destruction? Fans online went wild with theories. Some predicted tag team dominance, while others believed Fatu would carve his own path, leaving a trail of chaos across every show. Scene. Breaker and Reed's retaliation plans. In a secluded hallway, Breaker clenched his fists, whispering to Reed. We can't let this go. That was personal. He humiliated us, and now the world knows our weakness. Reed, still wincing from the Samoan-style slam, replied, next time, we hit harder. We plan. We strike. Fatu won't see it coming. The tension between the two duos set the stage for a future confrontation that could redefine WWE's main events. Fans started speculating match formats. One-on-one, tag team, or even multi-superstar elimination matches. Every scenario promised explosive action. Scene. Fan theories and predictions. Online forums and YouTube comments became a battlefield of their own. Fans were debating. Fatu is unstoppable. If he aligns with Roman, no one survives. Breaker and Reed need a game plan. Fatu exposed their flaws. This is building to a massive pay-per-view. Survivor Series level chaos incoming. The social media frenzy kept the story alive. Every clip of Fatu's attack, every reaction video, and every rumor kept fans engaged, speculating, and sharing. Your channel, Pookie, thrives here, analyzing every nuance, every move, and every backstage whisper. Scene. The psychology of dominance. Jacob Fatu's approach wasn't just brute force. Every step, strike, and slam sent a psychological message. He's fearless, he's calculated, and he demands respect. WWE isn't just physical, it's storytelling, and Fatu's story is now one of the most compelling arcs in recent history. Breaker and Reed's humiliation wasn't just a setback, It's a catalyst for character development, setting up rivalries, redemption arcs, and alliances that will dominate WWE for months. Fans emotionally invested themselves in the outcome. Comment sections erupted with, "I'm rooting for Fatu. That was insane. Breaker's pride just shattered. Can he come back from this?" WWE storytelling at its finest. Pure chaos. Scene. Teasing upcoming pay-per-view. The next WWE pay-per-view is shaping up to be epic beyond imagination. Fans are already theorizing. Fatu vs. Breaker. One-on-one. Reed trying a comeback arc against Fatu. Potential interference by other superstars forming temporary alliances. Roman and Jay strategically manipulating matchups to maintain dominance. The anticipation is building to fever pitch. WWE Universe knows something monumental is coming, and Fatu is at the center of it all. Scene. Closing hook for engagement. So here's the burning question for you, WWE fans. Who will rise from the ashes of this chaos? Can Breaker and Reed reclaim their pride? Will Jacob Fatu solidify his dominance or face his ultimate challenge? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Share this video with your crew. Debate every move, every alliance, every slap, every slam, because WWE is about momentum, revenge, and storytelling, and this saga is just getting started.